What's up, people? Welcome to the War Zone. Back at it again. Um, please support the channel, man. You can support the channel by shopping at my store, bshops.com. If you look below at the bottom of the video, you'll see the link. You can also check out my Instagram page at war.zone737. Be much appreciated. Please subscribe and like the video, man. I could use all your support. So let's get into this, man. So I've heard a lot of takes on this fight. So I'm going to give you my opinion. I repeat, just my opinion. So, Tank Davis, WBA Super Featherweight and Lightweight champ, 24-0, 23 KOs. He stands at 5'5" with a 67.5 reach. So he's facing off against Mario Barrios, 26-0, 17 KOs. He's the WBA Super Lightweight titleist. He stands at 5'10" with a 71-inch reach. So I'm totally familiar with Tank's history, and I managed to see Barrios' last 3 fights. Therefore, let me give you my breakdown. Coming in, we have the heavier, taller, rangier fighter in Barrios. Keep in mind, he hasn't fought the best competition. Or let's agree that he hasn't fought anyone with the style or ability of a Gervonta Davis. And neither has Gervonta Davis fought anyone as big and tall in the ring. So if you notice, I said in the ring. We also have to agree that Gervonta Davis has always been at a size disadvantage. He's no stranger to being the smaller fighter, especially in sparring. I have to bring up sparring because Gervonta Davis spars welterweights all the way up to heavyweights. I've seen him hurt bigger fighters and spar him. So I don't have any questions about him carrying his power up to 140. Is Mario Barrios his biggest test? Absolutely. Do I believe this fight could go either way? Yes. My next question. Has Tank fought fighters with similar style to Barrios? The answer is yes. Has Barrios fought anyone with a similar style to Tank Davis? The answer is no. With that being said, both of these fighters should know that they both have to approach this fight with a totally different game plan. I just think it's a matter of who's going to execute their plan the best. So let's talk real quick about Barrios. Okay, so from what I've observed, he has a decent jab. It looks to be more of a range finder for him. It's not as accurate. He has a fast counter, left hook, loves to sit in the pocket, loves to throw straight right hands. Once again, he hasn't fought the best competition. However, the kid can bang. He's shown the ability to get hit. One thing that I see about him that he loves to do is lean over into the pocket. He is a dangerous fighter, but we all know what happened when Pedraza and Leo Santa Cruz started to lean into the pocket against a Gervonta Davis. He just set him up, man. He set him up. He set Pedraza up with that vicious right hand, and Leo Santa Cruz with that uppercut. Davis, we all know what he can do. Does he always do it the way we would like him to do it? No. However, he seems to find a way to win. He seems to find a way to break his opponents down to size and put them away. Is he in for a tough test? Absolutely. We can't say the toughest test yet because obviously the fight has to take place. What I can say is that I have seen tremendous signs of boxing intelligence long ago. He has a good IQ to read his opponents. Tank has the ability to strike suddenly with power. And if you watch him in his fights, he watches his opponents so good, man. And he can basically tell when they're slowing down, when they're hurt, especially when his opponents try to take a break. So I believe that Barrios must utilize his jab throughout the fight. Barrios cannot make the mistake of taking breaks and slowing down. Tank is just a much different fighter. I've seen most of the fighters that Barrios has faced, they were lungers. They didn't have great defense. And I believe that Tank is definitely a more controlled fighter. But Tank does take shots. However, man, I believe that a lot of times that's part of Tank's game plan. He'll take shots to set up the fighter to get the shots that he wants. Do I think Tank is going to fight smarter? Absolutely. When I look at the Pedraza and the Santa Cruz fight, he didn't respect their power at all. And he became the ultimate predator, man. However, I do believe he will be more calculated with his shots against Barrios. Once again, Mario Barrios is a dangerous fighter. I believe he will try to sit in the pocket at times. Once again, he can't lean into the pocket against Gervonta Davis, who will be constantly looking to catch him with that lethal uppercut. He loves to come out with that stick, like I said, as a rangefinder, looking to land that right hand. He does have a decent left hook, as I've said. Loves to counter. Is he an exceptional boxer? No. What I do see is that he will stand in the pocket and look to counter. If he hurts you, he'll look to finish you. I do not see him looking to walk Gervonta Davis down. I do believe that he will choose his moments. However, once he realizes that Tank is a better boxer than the competition that he's faced, I see him trying to switch up his plan, which may work for or against him. I think for Tank, he's going to have to attack the body, looking to bring Mario's hands down. I do think that Mario Barrios will have to be much sharper and more accurate against Davis in order to be successful. I don't see Davis getting stopped. We all know each fighter will take shots and they will give shots. The question is, whose will be more effective and do more damage as the fight goes on? Um, I do know one thing, that Tank Davis, smarter fighter. He's very deceptive. Um, will Tank fight smarter? Absolutely. Absolutely, he's going to have to fight smarter against this guy. He knows what he's up against. He knows he can't make any major mistakes in this fight. I just believe that it's going to come down to who really takes advantage of the moment. Um, I don't think Tank can afford to fall behind in this fight early and look for a finish as the fight goes on. I think he's going to have to fight smart early and try to break Barrios down. As far as Barrios, I just believe he's going to have to be really effective with his jab, man, and frustrate Gervonta Davis, man, and try to take him out of his game plan. Looking at both of these fighters, man, and their styles of fighting, I just have to give the edge to Gervonta Davis, man. You know, I don't think he's going to be take as many shots as he did against Leo Santa Cruz or Pedraza. I think he's going to come in here. He's going to take his time. Going to work the body. He can't get frustrated and get thrown off his game plan. I think he's just going to take his time, man, and try to break this kid down. It's funny because when I looked at that last fight against Leo Santa Cruz, he was sitting in his corner. The round that he knocked Leo out, he sat in his corner. He looked up at Calvin Ford and he said, "I broke him down. I'm ready to put him away." Sure enough, the next round, he put him away. So, like I said, he has this, he can sense in a fighter, man, when a fighter is broken down, man, and he can take advantage of it. Sort of like a Floyd Mayweather. I noticed that most fighters, like Andre Roberto, for one, he said, Floyd, he says, I've never seen nobody like Floyd, man. He said, Floyd would be looking at you around his trainer from his corner to see if you were breathing heavy or to see your eyes, to see whether you were tired. So Tank is that same one, man. He's a predator. Always looking in his opponent to see how they react. You know? And so, like I said, man, he's deceptive. Tank is very, he loves to switch up the pace and the tempo of the fight. Tank loves to, you know, he'll sit back and he'll take rounds off, and then he'll come out the next round and just bang you real hard, get his shots off. There's never a steady pace with Tank Davis. That's what makes him so dangerous. Because once he strikes and he gets you hurt, it's a wrap. But like I said, watching Barrios is more of a steady paced fighter. He's more of a rhythm fighter. And thing about a rhythm fighter, man, is you have to maintain that rhythm. You know, you have to maintain that rhythm. When you're fighting somebody who has the ability to hurt you and you get thrown off of that rhythm, that can become a big problem. Like I said, once again, man, I do think that this is a tough fight for both fighters. I don't anticipate this being an easy fight for Tank Davis at all. Like I said, Barrios is dangerous, and I think Tank just has to fight the best fight of his career, as well as Barrios trying to fight the smartest fight of his career. So I'm gonna take Tank Davis in this fight, man. Not necessarily by stoppage, but I think throughout this fight he's gonna land the more damaging punches, the bigger shots, and I can't see Mario Barrios really trying to walk Tank down and bang with him at the end of this, because like I said, you can't drain yourself against a Tank Davis, because once he senses that you're tired or that you're slowing down, it's going to be a problem. So I'm taking Tank Davis in a split decision. Thank you all for checking out the channel, man. Blessings to all of you, man, and peace. Shout out to the LDBC. Once again, thanks for watching.